It's like,
So this is
it's
really
almost
weird to
like
me.
white diamonds and...
Because she said she wasn't going to be here and she was just going to watch it. And that's what I'm just going to say I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused too. We're live.
Good morning!
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I was like nervous for a second there that I was live on my page again, where my friends like Johnny5 was like, dude, that's your store?
Johnny5 said that?
Yeah.
When?
Well, so when you did this on your own, but you were on mine.
Yes.
And not Johnny5 was watching.
Oh, he was? How
And
come
then-
he didn't say hello to me?
And then he watched later when you logged back into A1 Vacuum and Sewing. He
Which
logged
is
in
me.
and he was like, dude, look at your store. And then he sent me a couple funny text messages.
Yeah, I think it's like, Patrick's friends would have never expected this.
Well, so the funniest thing is like, you know, you're hanging out with your group of friends and everybody's going around and talking about what they do. And then they get to me and I'm like, I sell vacuums and sewing machines. People are like, what?
They're all, he hangs out with like, I'm like, oh really?
Like-
He's
They're an
he hangs
interesting
out
group
with-
of people.
Yes, they're a very interesting group of people. But Patrick has the most interesting job of all. Right?
They have no idea. If you guys knew what I dealt with on a daily basis,
Okay, so
I'm solving global crises for each and every one of you
Yes.
all day long.
Yes. It's our own personal crises that we deal with. So, Shauna, any announcements?
I didn't get home until 7:30 last night.
Why?
Shauna lives in Fernley, and she couldn't even get past Vista.
We were sitting at Vista, like, it took us forever to get there, and we didn't even...
It took you like 2 hours to get to Vista.
It was
2
insane.
hours to get to Vista. So, have you ladies seen the jetpacks? You know, they have like they had a jetpack that went up the mountain. Have you seen that video? I think
No.
Shauna and Alex need
That's what we
jetpacks.
need. Alex was like, when is Elon Musk going to invent teleportation?
Or just a tube, like a tube that you can just get in, lay down, and hit the button, and
I
it
would
just
be-
shoots you.
I would be really, that's called
Aren't they
a
doing that?
hyperloop. And so
Did you know it had a name? Is it real?
there's a hyperloop in Vegas, but it's really just a tunnel with a Tesla.
That's
in
like
it.
Futurama.
Does it
Like-
work? Do people take it
I mean, he's building a hyperloop in
for a
Vegas.
car? So you sit in it, and it
Well,
just...
that's what he was like. It was like all this like hype, and then it was a Tesla Model S with auto drive, like in a tunnel under the casinos. But they are building a hyperloop in Vegas, like to connect all the casinos.
So you can just.
But I don't
get
know,
in.
like a hyperloop is supposed to use like electromagnetic stuff, like almost like a rail gun, to shoot cars through a tunnel.
Maybe you can hit silence. on it.
And
We'll just have all hyperloops lead to A1.
Yeah.
There'll be like a little hyperloop station underneath us. Would that be fun? You'd be like, get
They'd
in
be
there
like
with
their machines trying to get...
with your machines. Oh God. Okay. We don't have that much to announce today. We got through some of our stuff, so I think we're going to be starting to work on our agenda for our quilt show. Are we?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
so what we really need to do is figure out exactly what we're gonna do, and then we'll figure out our agenda for the quilt show. There have been a
Okay.
lot of really good ideas, and then we just need to figure out which ideas
To
we're
pare it
actually gonna
down.
run with,
To pare it down.
and then
So
we'll actually make it happen. We'll find a date and a time for that.
are we doing just a 1 day, a 2 day, a 3 day? Is it? It's not going to happen when the quilt show's happening. I think it should happen when the quilt show's happening. No.
I don't know how cool that is to the quilt show. I mean, maybe we'll do something that weekend. I just want I want the quilt show to be successful.
It doesn't take away from the quilt show. They'll just go to the quilt show, because if I was going to the quilt show, I would go to the quilt show, do all the quilt show stuff, and then stop at A1.
I think most of our customers will do that.
Yeah.
and we'll let people know. So we'll figure it out.
Because we have our out-of-towners, too, that are coming just for the quilt show. So today, the only thing we have going on is the BQ 950 sewing class. So that starts at 10:30. You can still get in on that. You don't really need that much prep. So if you have a soprano, brilliant, 700, 950, 1350, lyric, call us and get signed up. Same day as quilt show. Neat new notions for the show.
What neat new
I've been,
notions?
I've been talking with some of my reps, and maybe we could incorporate them in our quilt show.
Well, so the funny
'Cause are
thing
we
is,
zooming?
like
This is what I'm confused about.
I was asking the gal who does our marketing and analytics for us this morning to basically tell us exactly what's going on with the live stream. So,
What does that mean?
I want to know if our viewership is growing, if it's stagnant, if it's falling.
I think it's stagnant.
It's so, one of the things I think would be great is to maybe rather than doing the live stream every day, like we continue doing daily deals and we'll pare it down, but we'll just make sure that the live streams are more interesting.
How do you do that?
Are we
You
doing-
I don't
do a
know.
song
I don't
and
know
dance?
if the slapstick
do
Jeannie
a-
and Patrick show cuts it anymore. Like we need to have like an existential crisis and
Shauna,
fight
you're
and
gonna
argument.
dance. So Shauna's gonna dance on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Michelle's gonna sing on Wednesdays.
Did we do a Technique Tuesday? Was that part of what Michelle
Yeah,
emailed
Michelle.
me?
Yeah.
So
Did you post it?
I haven't posted it,
And I
but
have
will.
mine too.
Well, then great. We have one for next week.
Mine's old.
Well, so you post yours because you've got it, and then
I know, because it needed to be put together. That's why I need you to do it. It's not a one and done.
we've been like getting home like, duh.
We've been, yeah.
We should talk about the classes that show up on Facebook and why they're
Okay.
shown as $0. Because I've been getting a lot of calls about that.
Okay, so Shauna, do you want to explain to them?
Whoa! Oh, just put me
I'm
on
gonna
the spot
I'm gonna
like
put
that.
her in my hands, like you know how they do that with the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna put her in like a little bowl like that.
So basically, we advertise the classes on Facebook so you know what's coming up and you don't have to like go and hunt through our website. But the classes show that they cost $0, but they're not actually $0. So there's different platforms for payment, and just to make sure that we know that you've paid for it and you could be put into our Google Calendar, there's a direct link that takes you to
The
e-commerce
Why
site.
can't,
Yes.
why can't it show as a cost? Because it's still
'Cause then-
taking them.
'cause-
because
someplace
then
else.
payment
Yeah,
may
then
go
you have
through
to pay
Facebook.
through Facebook, and then that goes through PayPal, and then we wouldn't see it. Like,
It would just. go to
It would be a
Facebook
different
and-
payment platform.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's what
Then we
it's
would
doing
have
is
two-
pushing people to our.
our
Louder.
website. So
I
then
think
that
she's
way-
having trouble hearing you.
Patrick, you explain it. You're closer, and you have a bigger voice.
So long story short, what Shauna is saying is there are classes on Facebook that show as $0, and what's happening with those classes, I think you probably screwed up YouTube there.
YouTube's like, ugh. Looking at
So
I didn't touch that
you
camera.
moved, no, I know, but you moved this so that it was blocking the camera view. So you're still not looking at YouTube. So
What?
forget it.
You're annoying me.
oh.
It's annoying me.
I don't know why I'm annoying you. I'm just
You
saying.
are.
So
That's so funny.
I always hear that it's the husband that's supposed to be the child.
Patrick, you're
So-
cool.
So
I'm not talking to
th-
you.
this is-
Where's my partition?
So they show a $0 on Facebook because we don't want to get confused with multiple payment platforms. So
It'll make you pay through
it
Facebook.
essentially, if you click on the direct link, it'll take you to our website, and the actual price is listed on the website, but there's a paywall issue with PayPal that if we're trying, or excuse me, with Facebook. So if we're trying to essentially list and sell those classes and we show a dollar value on Facebook, Facebook makes us pay through Facebook, so they get their cut.
But we
So-
want to make the classes known to you. We have so many
So
people
we're-
that interact with
And
us
it
on
streamlines
Facebook.
it.
That, and it has a link that'll take you to the platform.
It'll
from
take
which
you through the platform,
we
but the
accept payment.
confusion is that some of those classes show $0 on Facebook, and then show their actual
So
price
it's not a bait
on
and
the
switch. We're
it's-
not
yeah,
trying
we're not
to,
trying to bait and
although
switch.
that would seem like a bait
Well,
and
so
switch.
why couldn't we in the description put something about how
I don't know. That's Christine.
when you put, let's reach out to Christine about that and see if she can include that in the description.
Okay.
That might help pare down confusion.
What are you going to include in the description?
That-
That it is a paid class.
That that it is a paid class, and that
Yeah.
so
Also,
we'll try to straighten that out, and
Yeah, and we'll let you know. Like, we try to offer you free things, like some of the events, the Red, White, and Bloom. But there's
there
cost
is
that
free
goes into
stuff on the calendar, but we had questions as to why it was showing up like that.
Red, White, and Bloom starts tomorrow. If you haven't joined if you haven't emailed us yet to join the group, go on the website, and I think you can go on there and click on the link. We get a notification, and then we'll put you in all those groups. So Red, White, and Bloom starts tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you are from out of town. And we are going to be working sections 1 and 2. There's a supply list. You should have received that with your invitation to the class. So just have your fabric pre-cut, ready to go, labeled for sections 1 and 2. Whatever you don't get through, it's going to be your homework. But we're going to get through it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be Facebook Live. People ask. Facebook Live. So I'm just going to be working through the project, walking you through it, and you are going to be able to write in comments. There'll be it's not Zoom, it's Facebook Live. So you're just going to go to that link, right? Is there just going to be a link?
Yeah.
that
we'll
looks
email
really
out.
good.
It's just like
We
the live
wanna
platform
sit.
right here. Like
Yeah.
live, so
So
it shows up.
We'll
There-
send out a link to the live stream
Yes.
as it's happening. Like, Jeannie will start it. We'll email out the link, so then you just have to click on one button. But if you actually like our page and you like the
Sew Along group.
the Sew Along group, or the Red, White, and Bloom group, it'll automatically.
The Sew Along group too. It's linked to the Sew Along group.
The Red, White,
I
and
did
Bloom?
it red, white, and so we have a Sew Along, regular Sew Along,
Yeah.
and then we have the Facebook, the Red, White, and Bloom.
Yes.
So what am I doing it from, the Sew Along or the Red, White, and Bloom?
Red, White, and Bloom.
Okay, but they can still watch it from the Sew Along?
No.
Okay, so it's got to be from the Red, White, and Blue Sew Along, not the regular. There is the regular Sew Along group that will do the challenges in. It is the Red, White, and Bloom Sew Along. That's what they've gotten the
So
link
can
from.
we put a link or something? Gwen's asking to repeat how to sign up for it. We'll post a link to the stream, Gwen, about how to sign up for it.
If you like the page, I've just been putting whoever is on that page into our Google Calendar.
So they have
So-
to
so
like
if you
the
like
Red,
the
White, and Blue
page,
but
specifically,
will
and
you
then
link
it'll
the
just
page?
show
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I
Okay.
do
If
that.
you like A1 vacuum and sewing, the reason, so Shauna suggested this, and I thought it was a great idea because we did love notes, and I just did that on the A1 vac and sew site. Well, what happened is those love notes videos got mixed in with everything else. So Shauna suggested we do it through the Red, White, and Bloom. So along that way, if you ever want to go back, it's just all the videos are going to be there in that one group. So you're not going to have to be searching through weeks and weeks and hundreds of different videos. It'll just be there.
Is the supply list the same that was on the Facebook group?
Yes, it is. If I think I put it, I don't think I
Although
put it in the Facebook group. I
might
thought I
have
put
put
it
it in
in.
the Facebook group.
Okay, if it says Red, White, and Bloom Facebook group, so there's going to be a
Did you
supply
see the link?
list.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, there'll be a supply list each week. So every Sunday, I will have your supply
I
list for
loaded
you.
that same supply list into every single. Was that not right?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll send it out. So we'll send out the supplies list. It'll be a different supply list each week. And We may extend it. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I think there's 7 sections. But in addition to that, I will end up doing the piecing and putting it all together. And then there'll be another class where we'll do all the embellishments. And then they'll... Am I shouting?
No, I'm just realizing how much work you have coming up.
And then we'll do quilting in the hoop. And most likely I will do auto split quilt sashing. So it may extend longer than the 4 sessions. And I would be doing it anyways. That's why I'm doing it Facebook Live. Hey.
I'm gonna link it to the regular Sew Along group too, so then they can see.
That's perfect because there's like
yeah.
330 people in the regular Sew Along group.
So there have been a bunch of questions lately. It seems like every day people are asking about in-store classes. So one of our great challenges is we don't have a classroom right now.
Yeah, but we're moving. Shauna and I are moving. Kicking and screaming. I'm moving.
To the
So,
bathroom.
Yeah.
so anyways, a handful of things need to happen. We need to get our kids through their vaccinations and stuff like that for me to feel comfortable with kind of longer exposures in the store. And then we have to figure out space because
But I was dreaming about I think I did it right. I was dreaming about doing the Stitch Delight panel. I was dreaming about doing that as a store class with in the store with the fills. You know, the panel with the
that
fills.
was your dream.
That's a horrible dream, huh? I should be dreaming something.
I dream a totally different thing.
I wasn't dreaming. I was more daydreaming, night dreaming, like just laying there thinking about the classroom and stuff, and in person. Yeah. Oh my God, I think that's the light that goes to Libby's thing.
Oh yeah, probably.
Where?
So so anyways, we're definitely the bike shop's doing the opposite. The bike shop,
They keep growing.
I actually had a conversation, although brief, with my landlord where I was like, we were your anchor store for so long, and we were probably.
You talked to her?
Oh, I called her.
Okay. You
And
gotta
I
tell
was
me
like,
later.
we were your anchor store for the longest time, and we take up greater than half of the parking lot a lot of times, but we're half the building.
Yes.
And so you've added some more parking spots, which is wonderful. But now
They
the
didn't
bike
do
shop.
That was before.
No, they did that.
Oh, they did.
So I'm like, now you've got the bike shop having grown, and they're 3/8 of the store of the building now, but they're easily half the parking lot. And we've got a big issue
When we start doing the
when
classes,
we
filling it
want to
up.
go back to normal business. So
We'll work on it.
we're gonna figure it out. But
So, you want to do deal of the day? And
Yeah.
Is this class up?
I'm gonna actually
Yeah,
get to
here,
work.
right
I got stuff to
I put it
do.
all right here.
Um,
Finish this email and
have a
then-
great day,
Okay, Shauna's
and we'll
gonna
see
come
you
up here.
tomorrow.
Just come up here. You can finish it later.
Okay.
Miss Shauna. So Shauna's
sits
neighbor,
up so high.
Shauna's neighbor
my
met her
God.
and asked her where her mom was.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, are your parents here?" And I was like, "Oh, my husband and I live here." And their little tiny dog came into our backyard, and it was a little tiny baby Chihuahua. It wasn't a baby; it was like an old little lady. But like all dogs are babies, so it was so cute. And there's like 3 people who live there. Like one person owns the house. There's a couple, and then there's their friend. So
It's an
I've met
interesting situation.
2 of like the 4 people who live there so far, and
And they're always like, "Is your mommy home?
yeah, literally, like
do you babysit? Do you babysit?
do I look like that young?
Here's a poll. Does Shauna look older or younger with her hair dark?
Oh yeah, my Nana was like, "Oh, you look so much older," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." And then we went to go pick up some alcohol, and we didn't get carded. And I was like,
It's been a long time since I've been carded.
like, how much older do I look?
But Shauna's still in that realm where she gets carded, and she will be for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not even
She's so
25
cute.
yet.
Okay, Shauna's got a new class coming up, and
God, look
it's
at
going to
this.
be the
What
deal
is-
of the day. And what she made is so cute.
Oh, I was like, it's so heavy. I put my phone in it to give you some perspective on the size. So, it's the Charlene, that's how you say it, right? Charlene crossbody bag. Like, how cute is this? I'm gonna model it.
Isn't it so cute? I'm gonna knock the price down on this.
I actually made the strap a little bit shorter so it works better in the store, but how cute is this?
And it comes in different sizes.
It does.
If any of you know Mary Calkins, she makes it in the little
Yes.
bitty size, and it's perfect for a cell
Yeah, she
phone.
puts like little hooks on the end and hooks it to her belt loop, and then she puts her cell phone in there.
Yeah, it just gets hooked up to the belt loop, so it doesn't
So
even
this
have
is
a
my
strap.
ginormous phone. Yeah, she doesn't even have a strap. She puts the clasps directly onto this part here. So I just wanted to show you size reference. My phone. This is the extra large size, which fits in the 9.5 by 14 hoop. There's also the large size, which fits in the 8 by 12 hoop. Whoa, that's a crazy price, Miss Jeannie Mulligan.
Yeah. So
She just changed the price.
I did just change the price, and some of you might have this already. Is this part of the design, the monogram?
Yeah.
So the monogram is part of the design too. And look
There's
how
a
cute
little-
this
there's
one.
a little pocket
Shauna,
on the back
on this
side.
one, she used the mermaid fabric.
Yes. I
The
love
fairy
it.
frost, and then just like a batik right here in the middle, and the rainbow zipper. We love the rainbow zipper, and it was the size 5, and it worked perfectly.
I was like, they don't tell you what size to use, and I'm new to like working with the zipper tape. So this is actually zipper tape that we have in the store. And
I need to get pulls. I know it's on my agenda. We're sold out of those pulls, but I just ordered more of the little kits that have.
and the inside is it's like totally enclosed. And what's
And
nice is it has like body to it. Like it
feels
has a
beefy-
nice body.
It feels beefy.
Beefy. And there's a back pocket. So if you're like me and you just want to like throw your phone in and be like boop and then easy access, you can, and then put your wallet and keys on the
And
inside.
so it's fat quarter friendly because
It's fat
this
quarter
is from
friendly.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's 4 different fat quarters from Sanctuary.
Wow.
So it's the 2 florals and then the polka dot. So like you can see kind of on the inside, there's the floral
So
and the polka dot.
it takes how many fat quarters?
4 fat quarters.
4 fat
You'll have
quarters,
like
so
a little
yard
bit
of
left
fabric.
over. Yeah, it is. And that's what this was, a yard of fabric.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes,
this is my
Stephanie.
new summer bag.
So the different sizes, you can do this. So whatever size hoop fits in a 5x7. There's a design for the 6x10, the
Right, like
7x12, and then
This
the
one.
9x12. And this one was the 9x12? Or
Yes.
did you do it in
Yeah.
the biggest hoop?
Yeah, I did it in the biggest hoop size.
Well, how did you fit it?
Cause it's not 9. It's like
So it fit in
it's
your...
like 12. It's like 12, but it's like skinnier than 9, so it fit in my 8x14 on the 10 needle.
It did? Cause
Yeah,
it
because
says-
I did the extra large design, which was the
Because it
largest
says
that they
that
had.
the design is 8x7 by 11.2, and usually it doesn't let you load in the multi-needle if it's...
I don't know. It did. I did that extra large sizing. I didn't do the large for sure because I only loaded the extra large on my So I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the finished size. No, that
Design
says
size.
design size.
So anyways...
That's super weird. Maybe I didn't
So
do the
lots
extra.
of different sizes.
There's
And
tons of
if you're a
different
beginning,
sizes.
what would you think about a beginning sewist doing
I think this
Or a
would
beginning
be.
embroiderer?
I think this would be fantastic. I think
Okay.
it would be totally
So there's
fantastic.
some of you that are beginning embroiderers. The design is normally $29.99, and I have it on the site
So
right
cute.
now for $19.99. So it's $10 off. And then we also have hardware. I only bought limited hardware, so once we sell out of this, then it'll be a special order. But this is on the site at
Yeah.
20% off.
It
so
is.
they're the D-rings and then all the hardware that goes along with this
Look at my
project.
zipper. I'm so proud of my zipper.
It's so cute. If you are somebody that does craft fairs,
Yes.
or this would be because how long did it take to actually stitch out? Like if you are a pro and you know what you're doing and you assembly line and all the fabric's ready to go.
So I would say 30 minutes for the bag, and then if you're like a pro at doing straps, like you could probably get that done in like 10 minutes.
So you could whip these out maybe 2 an hour if
Yeah.
you're really on
Yeah.
it. 2 an hour and think about what you could, because I know a lot of people, we are We are makers. I know
Yeah.
that I am a maker, and even I just need to always be making.
I was telling Alex how I need to buy more zipper tape because I want to do more bags. Like, this got me really excited to do bags because this is, like, the first real, like, strappy bag that I've ever done. So,
Yeah,
it's
so
really exciting.
birthday presents. You know, I used to
Yes.
do things like this for my kids because, you know, when they have a birthday party, everyone has to go home with a gift.
Yes.
So a party favor. So I used to do stuff like this for
It's
all
so
the
cute.
kids as party favors. So if you have grandkids.
That's so sweet.
And you could put their little initial
It's
on it.
so
So if you have
cute.
grandkids, and
This is going to be my summer bag. Like, this is my
I've
summer
seen
purse.
I've seen grandparents contribute to birthday parties where you do things
Yes.
for them. You could do something like this too. So and
So
you
cute.
could do the little one. The little one I'm sure would take
Oh,
way
yeah.
less fabric.
Way less
it's gonna
time,
take
too.
way less time. And it'd be perfect for a little girl to just
Yes!
toss her little cell phone into.
Like
So if
chapstick
you have,
and some, yes.
yeah, and you have the little back pocket too.
I love how high the back pocket is too.
And it's so nice. Like, if you could feel it, it's nice and beefy.
Come in and
I
touch
really-
it.
Come in and, ladies, come in and
touch
touch
it.
it. Feel it. So, this is gonna end. Okay, so let me give you some prices. So the design's normally $30. It's on sale for $20. The class, because you're gonna make one bag. It's gonna be 2.5 hours. Should give you plenty of time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be mostly embroidering, but there is gonna be a little bit of sewing. That's gonna be $18, and the class is going to be on. It's gonna be June 21st. Well, let's make sure it doesn't come.
It doesn't.
conflict
It doesn't.
with Any holidays, Father's Day, anything.
Oh my
Is it
God,
a
maybe
Monday?
maybe it is. Yes, maybe it is
It's a
Father's
Monday.
Day. Is it Father's Day weekend?
Who
I
celebrates Father's Day anyways?
I don't even.
It's all about the
Our
moms.
Google Calendar does not notify us of like holidays. So like when I scheduled 2 classes on Memorial Day and I didn't even realize it. I didn't even know it.
So the class is June 21st from 1 p.m. to 3:30. Zoom class. You don't have
Yes.
to bring your machine.
Yes.
Are you going to do a class?
Yes.
There's the class.
Yes, it's on the calendar right
June
now.
21st. Sign up. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you've never done an in the hoop bag,
And
this
then
will
you
be a
can
perfect
get
one.
the design at like Jeannie put it up for $19.99.
I only have 10 of them in the store. If we sell out, I can get more of them, but it'll be $19.99 for that design. Father's Day's the 20th, so
Oh, it is.
so you can make a man bag.
It's
man
the day
bag.
after Father's Day. Does that
'Cause
conflict with people?
So do it in like pleather or something,
Ooh,
or do
yeah.
it in something edgy,
Yes.
and it will be a belated present for
Yes.
for the special man in your life.
Yes.
So I think that's it. I will see you, ladies, for Red, White, and Bloom.
Yes, it's perfect to just like
Or
throw
to,
your wallet
to
in
make
third
it
person.
to sell for craft fairs or to
Yes.
bring to the quilt show
Yes.
too. It would be great.
It's gonna be a little late for the quilt show.
Betty, get online because
It's
you
hard.
gotta
It
get
messes
online.
up our inventory
We
if we
fill
just
it
pull
up there
them aside.
first, but I will put a note in here that you want one of the bags because it messes
It's so
with our.
cute.
We have to go in and change
so
the
cute.
numbers and everything. But I'm gonna put you in here. I did see your note, and I'll put you in here for one of the bags. Bag design. Let me know if you want the hardware too.
Oh my
And I
Cheryl,
think
you're so
that's it,
cute.
ladies.
Happy birthday!
Have a fantastic day. Be creative, and we will
Yeah.
see you tomorrow. Bye. And